I'm Mrs. Mestra, librarian at Chinook, and today I'm going to talk to you about books about political change. As we know, the United States has been in a time of political change and upheaval, and sometimes it's feel a little bit powerless, like what do I do? How do I fix things? So, I just have a few books to recommend that could help you. If you have never read anything by Martin Luther King Jr., A Time to Break Silence is a collection of his letters, poetry, speeches, and if you're ever interested in what nonviolent action is, or his thoughts about peace or change, this is a collection of letters, speeches, poetry that you could read and learn a lot. Sports has been where we've seen a great deal of political change over time. So What's My Name Fool is about the history of political resistance in sports, dealing with that famous phrase from Muhammad Ali saying, "What's my name, fool?" as he was continued to be disrespected by his opponents. Be a Changemaker is about teenagers changing the world for a better place and things that you could do concretely as a teenager to make the world a better place. This does not necessarily deal just with political change, but deals also with environmental justice and economic justice. So this is a great starter for teenagers. How can you be a change maker now? Raise Your Voice, 12 Protests That Shaped America, is a brief history of protests and how that's made America a better place. It's always great to read about historical events in order to figure out how to go forward because we learn from the past. So that is a good one. Thank You for Voting. The Young Readers Edition is the history of voter discrimination laws and why we need to vote. So voting is super important. Similarly, Give Us the Vote. Over 200 years of fighting for the ballot. So these are books about voting. More about nonviolent resistance, called After Gandhi, because if you didn't know, Martin Luther King Jr.'s protests were modeled after Gandhi in India. So After Gandhi. And then if you've been hearing about stereotyping, fake news, and all sorts of things like that in the news, these two books, This Is Your Brain on Stereotypes and All About Propaganda, are books that you could read to educate yourself about what are people talking about in the news. All right, so I hope these help. You can put these on hold and we will get these checked out to you ASAP. Have a great day.